VOSTEED has been one of the coolest companies we've gotten to work with on this channel, and in that suit, they have sent me two more knives for us to look at. They are both really, really fun. I haven't done a lot with them. It's basically an unboxing first impression, so let's turn us around and take a look at them from above. All right, guys, let's go ahead and crack into this. Like I said in the intro, we've been lucky enough to have VOSTEED send us two more knives. First is the mini Labrador, and the other one is the Tarorus. It's difficult to pronounce, but at any rate, these are both a lot of fun. Let's go ahead and get the packaging out of the way and start looking at these. I have not carried these yet. They simply have just showed up. So like I said about difficult to pronounce, I don't know if that's a Pokemon or what, but it is the Tarorus, I guess. At any rate, that's this one. Let's go ahead and look at this one first. So now, to be upfront, these knives did come from VOSTEED, and I believe I've said that already, but the fact is, I just want to get that out of the way. But this is the mini Labrador, and they asked me if I wanted to see it. They thought I would like it. And I gotta say, I really do. This is one of those knives that I think just is a very good mini knife. Now, I haven't seen the full-size Labrador, but this is very, very good. So you've got a flipper drop point blade, 14C28N titanium pocket clip, and it's running on ceramic bearings, ceramic detent, and it's a frame lock. And I really dig this. It's a little bit on the smaller side when you look at it. It's coming in just at about 3.5 inches closed, just about 6.25 open on the mat. We'll have full specs when we do the review. And I haven't carried this one yet. I have messed with it, but I haven't done much of anything except a little bit of paper cutting. And it is so sharp. VOSTEED knives come so incredibly sharp from the factory. They do their 14C28N really well, but the other thing they do is all of their knives so far that I've gotten have had such good grinds with behind the edge thickness. They want their knives to cut. It's very obvious that they want their knives to cut. The pocket clip on this, for a more budget style knife and a mini knife, this has got a very nice pocket clip that is reversible. It's more of a sculpted clip. It does not drop down into the pocket for the frame lock too badly. And I really haven't noticed, I've only had it in and out of pocket a couple times. I haven't really noticed it dragging in and out of pocket, but this thing is so light, but you're not really, I don't think you're going to be giving up much on this. For me, it's just about a 3-finger grip on this. You can't really get up forward of that or anything. They did a really good job PVD coating on this, and then a little bit of a stonewash it just seems to make the PVD coatings last longer. And then they PVD coated the titanium as well to give you that matching look. You got just an end backspacer on this. On something like this that's this small, I can see wanting a lanyard hole here, and on this it doesn't bother me so badly. But this is definitely a knife that could benefit from a lanyard, especially with it being so small. It would give you a little bit of extra material to hold on to. I don't think I would want it. Access to lock bar, really, really good. They did not take out very much material. They didn't take out any material on this side, on the lock bar itself, but they gave you good access. And on a knife this size, sometimes when they remove that material, it becomes problematic. It just feels too narrow, too sharp. And just giving you that access there is really, really good. The flipper tab is easy to access. It is more of one of the ones that my buddy Nick Shabazz would call a pocket pecker. But on a small knife like this, it works really well because it allows you access. And then the action on this for a light, small knife, just shake shut home. So VOSTEED's knives have always been smooth. I don't feel any real hiccups or anything in this. We'll see if there's anything that I find that I don't like. And as far as the blade is rock solid. So that action is that smooth with no blade play. So sometimes knives come and they've got a little bit of loose blade, and that's why they feel smooth, and then you tighten them down and they feel rough and gritty. Not the case on this. So great little knife. They also sent me the other one, which we need to look at because I really like it. And it's this Tarorus. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. If you guys know I'm not pronouncing it correctly, well, You know who I am anyway. So this is another awesome knife. I think this is another one of their knives I'm really going to love a lot because so far just unboxing this, I think I got this yesterday and then I was messing with it at the office. I dig this a lot. So it's got some nice clean lines. It's done in micarta with aligners and it is a Axis style crossbar lock. And if you know, I've talked about it before, I think that VOSTEED does some of the best crossbar locks out there. They're always really smooth. This is no exception. Nice tension on the springs. So you can, well, if I can get my finger out of the way, at any rate, you can reverse flick on it because it is stiff enough of a spring tension that it's got kind of a detent to it. It does not have thumb studs. It has a thumb disc, very, very similar to what Bob Truzola puts on his knives. These are always great. They're one of my favorite pieces of hardware you can put on a knife. We'll see how it goes because they do have a tendency to get in the way while you're sharpening. So we'll see. But the nice thing is you just unscrew it and remove it and take it out. It is a nice modified sheep's foot blade that comes down really thin. Also 14C28N. And as I said before, VOSTEED's knives just come surgical, ridiculous, sticky sharp from the factory. And they seem to do a really good heat treat on their 14C28N because it holds that edge really well, but still is easy to sharpen. I love 14C28N. It's one of my favorite steels. It does really well for a lot of tasks. It's easy to sharpen. It seems to hold its edge decently well. This has got a deeper style pocket clip on this. As opposed to the one that's on the Labrador, just more of a bent clip on this, but it is reversible with a space holder. And the pocket clip is really comfortable in hand. It definitely is really comfortable in hand. So far, I've noticed I like this forward choil grip here where I can get up on it. And they've scalloped this area out here. They've moved material here. So you can get on that thumb disc and then in that area and cut. So I don't think you have to worry about this being in the way of the cut if this is how you're holding it because your thumb is more in the way than that is. Nice look on this with the facets. I mean, the looks aren't everything, but it definitely gives it, I don't know, almost a dinosaur look to it, if that's the way they were going with it, because I guess the Tarorus was a dinosaur or a Pokemon. I don't know. The micarta on this, beautiful micarta. I love the micarta they do on this. And it came centered. These knives are never expensive. VOSTEED is one of those companies that's offering a lot of bang for your buck. This thing is just a good size. Let's see here. This is coming in just at about 7 1/4-ish on the mat for giving any parallax. Open and closed just about 4, maybe 4 1/8 from where I'm standing. Nice knife. This is going to serve you well for a lot of tasks. And in fact, you've got multiple handholds and then you can get all the way up on it just like that. And you can cut around and do things because there's a spot for your finger there. I love these straighter blades. They get you a lot further with a lot of stuff. There's not a lot I do that requires that I have a knife with belly. And if I do need something like that, I'm going to have a knife around that has got some belly for doing those things. But as far as, man, I dig this. I really like this. I did not expect to like this as much as I did when I first saw it. I'm like, it looks okay. But now that I've gotten it in hand and I've carried it a little bit today, before I did this when I was out with the family this morning. It's just about midnight right now, guys. So really surprised at how much I do like this. I knew I was going to like it, but I didn't think I was going to like it that much. So we'll see how it carries. I'll do a first day on these after I get them through a first day in pockets, and I'll report back to you, and then we will see how they do in the long term, because these are here. VOSTEED sends these no strings attached. They don't ask for a good review, but they send the knives and they're here for however long I want to keep them. If I want to give them away, I can do whatever I want with them. So let's turn this around. We'll do some final thoughts and I'll send you out about your day. But so far on the unboxing, I like both of these. They're both a yup, but we'll see how they pan out in the long term. So there you go, guys. Like I said, I really dig this one. I think this, of the two of them, this is going to be the one that I gravitate more towards, the Tarorus. At any rate, whatever it is, it's pretty good. So this is probably going to be the first one we see. I'm going to get these in pocket. I'm going to get them carried. We'll do some review. So not to make this take any longer, guys, check out all the links down below. I have affiliate links. I have sponsor links. I have coupon code of crazysharp that works at a ton of different places. It's all one word, all lowercase. Saves you 10% at Fair & Forged Knife Works, 10% at Rosecraft Blades, 10% at KATSU Knives, and 40% at Beyond EDC Knives. So Amazon store and affiliate links, they don't cost you anything extra to use them when you check out, but they do support the channel. Take the Amazon link, pin it to your browser, use it for all of your Amazon shopping. I'd really appreciate it. There's also a link to a membership down below. I do giveaways, exclusive content, premium tier sharpening tutorial series. Some of these might wind up being giveaways depending on how much I like them. Sometimes I just keep the knives that come in. And like I said, I also have a private Discord that's associated with the membership, and there's a public Discord down below. It says join the community. Just go sign up for that. You can reach me there if you want to DM me, ask me any questions about knives, or if you have things you want to get on the channel. Guys, that's it on this one. I love you all. Keep it clean in the comment section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. I'll see you in the next video.